do you do when your iPhone 16 Pro suddenly stops charging? Let's start with a gentle charge port test. You can see that two of these lines aren't displaying the correct data. Next, let's connect it to our power supply, and there is no charge, or we can see that it's not drawing any power, and there's no charging fault. Let's rule out the charge port assembly, and confirm that the failure is on the motherboard. Let's remove the motherboard, and check the charging port with our multimeter in diode mode. That leads us to the SN2012-027 chip. I see an open reading, and the schematic shows that these communication lines pass through the mid layer to the back of the motherboard. There's no visible impact or separation damage that I can see. Now let's test the two signal points directly beside SN2012-027. Both still show no valid reading, pointing me to the charging detection circuit. Low quality or non-compliant USB-C charging accessories can damage the circuit. During the charging port testing, a reading of 0 or measuring a value below 400 when the schematic specifies 744 usually indicates an open circuit or an internal partial short. The schematic can be used to further pinpoint the charging detection IC. We'll apply flux evenly around the SN2012-027 IC using 420 degrees Celsius hot air to heat the IC evenly until the solder fully melts. Then carefully remove the faulty chip. Then we can use a soldering iron with some solder wick to remove the remaining solder and level the pads. Finally, clean the pads and the surrounding areas thoroughly. The original part is the 833 version. With the 833 currently unavailable, we'll use the 823 replacement, which is in the same family of the SN2012-027. Not only is it the same circuit, but it's the exact same dimensions. 0.32 millimeters thick. We'll align the 823 chip with a matching reballing stencil and apply solder paste evenly, and then heat it evenly until the solder paste melts fully into uniform solder balls. We'll apply some flux, and then using our hot air rework station, we'll solder the new chip to the motherboard. We'll measure the motherboard interface again. The reading returns to around 700, confirming this is normal. The charge port analyzer shows both data lines are stored, but there is still no charging output after connecting the power supply. On some boards, the charging detection IC works with a paired charging dataset. If the data is lost, charging or computer communications can still fail. We'll have to remove the motherboard again and prepare this I2C programming fixture for the next steps. Visit the CPU Tools official website and download the program assistant to our computer and install it. We'll connect the I2C programming fixture and select the 1516 charging series. If the charging IC is detected, if the connection is successful, the charging IC detected will appear if the connection fails. We'll sign into our I2C account and open the software and choose Chip Reader Write and erase the existing data, load the correct iPhone 16 data file and click Write. Once the programming is completed, we'll reinstall the motherboard and finish the reassembly. Finally, let's test the charging voltage. It steps up to about 15.2 volts, with the current flowing normally, and the charging indicator returns to normal. And 3U Tools recognizes the photo again. A faulty IC may show a charging icon, but no charging current, with no response when charging while powered off. The USB detection and touch functionality remain normal. A faulty IC may cause abnormal triggering currents and prevent the device from powering on, with no touch response, no charging, and no USB detection. This repair is finally complete. Thanks for watching.